What up, everybody? Hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? Hello. Neil, welcome. Glad you can make it for trivia tonight. I'm glad you're solving some puzzles and being here. Hello, happy Friday, everybody. I think I'm getting soft on y'all because my playtesters said this was the most accessible game I've made so far. Which means that I've managed to probably take it a little too easy on y'all. The hat is back. The haircut needs to happen, you see? It's just ridiculous. Whatever. The hat's gone now. At this point, who cares? Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll do this. We'll do this. That'll work for today. Cover that noggin, right? So we're going to get started in just a few minutes. So we're going to have 21 questions coming up. We're about to start round one. Each of the round one questions are worth 1 point each. 10 questions. This round tends to play easier than the second round, but your mileage may vary, as it always might. So here is your first question. Category is Poor Unfortunate Soul. What LGBTQ ally and icon turned down the role of Ursula from The Little Mermaid, even though she was the first choice for the part? She would have been right at home singing, as she had won the 1966 Tony for playing Vera Charles in Mame. And also, Happy Pride Month. I know there's a lot going on right now, but Happy Pride Month. Question number 2. What 1988 song, topping out at number 13 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts, has an etymology from Nikita Khrushchev's 1956 anti-Stalin report? This song included snippets and quotes of speeches from Malcolm X, John F. Kennedy, and Franklin D. Roosevelt. Question number 3. Juneteenth, the holiday celebrating the liberation and freedom of those being held as slaves in the United States, was originally a holiday in what U.S. state? The state celebrated Union Army General Granger announcing the federal orders here in 1865. Question number 4. The category is Art Imitates Life, ? Star Carter, a 16-year-old black girl, witnesses a white police officer shoot her childhood friend Khalil. Social tensions culminate in a riot after a grand jury chooses to not indict the police officer. This was the plot of what prescient 2017 novel by Angie Thomas? Question number 5. Derived from the Greek word meaning mass of roots, what is the name of the subterranean plant stems, also called creeping rootstocks, that include turmeric, ginger, galangal, and lotus? Question number 6. Steve Mariucci declared at a press conference that it was not my Sharpie, while trying to explain the actions of whom on October 14th, 2002. Joe Horn emulated this person by using a cell phone in a similar situation in 2003. Question number 7. The category is completed list. Hoops, Delicious, and Thing 2, but not New York, is a complete list of winners of what television show? Question number 8. This is same name, so all of these are the same answer. You just need to figure out what the answer is. Hi, LK. A 20-point card in Uno. A member of a curling team. And the title character of Willie Morris's autobiography, which was turned into a 2000 movie starring Frankie Muniz, Diane Lane, Luke Wilson, and a Jack Russell Terrier. Question number 9 is one of our signature questions. It's our broken buzzer question. Sometimes you get broken karaoke machines. Today you're getting broken subtitles. My TV is broken and it only gives the first letter of each word of a subtitle. You gotta tell me which movie I'm watching. So my TV is on the fritz. It's only showing me the first letter of each word when the subtitles are on. What 1979 movie am I watching? Hint. This quote is in the top 20 of AFI's 100 greatest movie quotes of all time, and it's based on, on a 1902 book. And again, we're looking for the name of the film, not the quote. We're looking for the name of the film. And question number 10 is the last question in the round. We're going to go over all the questions one more time in case you just came in and want to join us. Category is foreign food. If you're craving Mexican food while in Japan and you order some taco, you'll be disappointed when you get a plate of what sea creature? I just need a haircut in the worst way possible. Seriously, it's so bad. It's so bad right now. Y'all get to see my hair. And that is the end of round 1. Let's go over some of these answers. What LGBT ally and icon turned down the role of Ursula from The Little Mermaid even though she was the first choice for the part? That was B. Arthur. B. Arthur. What 1988 song, topping out at number 13 on the Billboard Hot 100, has an etymology from Nikita Khrushchev's 1956 anti-Stalin report? That is The Cult of Personality. Question 3. Juneteenth. The holiday celebrating the liberation and freedom of those being held as slaves in the United States was originally a holiday in Texas. Question 4. Star Carter, a 16-year-old black girl, witnesses a white police officer shoot her childhood friend Khalil. This happens in the book The Hate You Give. Question 5. Derived from the Greek word. Derived from the Greek word meaning massive roots. What is the name of the subterranean plant stems also called creeping rootstocks? Those are rhizomes. Steve Mariucci declared at a press conference that it was not my Sharpie when trying to explain the actions of Terrell Owens, who took out a Sharpie, signed a football after he scored a touchdown and gave it to his agent. Hoops, Delicious, and Thing 2, but not New York, is a complete list of winners of the television show Flavor of Love. a 20-point card in Uno, a member of the curling team, and a title character of Willie Morris's autobiography. That's Skip. Skip. Skip is the 20-point card. A member of a curling team who's also the captain is also called a Skip. And the title of the autobiography is My Dog Skip. My TV is on the fritz. It's asking me for the name of the movie, not the quote. The name of the movie. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. I saw it, LK. I'll check it out the second I stop talking. And question number 10. If you're craving Mexican food while in Japan and you order some taco, you'll be disappointed when you get a plate of octopus. Round 2, 10 questions, 2 points each. One final question worth 5 points. Question number 1 of round 2. You should have the round 2 score sheet in front of you. Rossini's Barber opera and Mozart's Nozze opera, I might be mispronouncing that, forgive me, both have the same main character. What is his name? These operas were both based on plays by Pierre Beaumarchais. Question number 2. This is your anagram question. Pay attention to the part that is all in capitals, and you can ignore the punctuation by it. Although never given the nickname Tonk, this Ghostbuster has also been a member of Saturday Night Live for over 8 years. Question number 3. In the event that any of 2020's crises forced a cancellation of this fall's presidential election, the president, the vice president, and the entire House will have terms that expired. The president will then become whoever is the president pro tempore. If the Senate is Democrat, we would have President Patrick Leahy of Vermont. Who would be the president if the Senate is Republican? Question number 4. What all-girl K-pop band, named after 2 colors, became the first South Korean band not named BTS to reach number 1 on the Billboard streaming charts last week? The track, Sour Candy, is a collaboration between this band and Lady Gaga. Question number 5. First and last name required. Who left behind over 1,220 pairs of footwear when she fled with her husband from the Philippines in 1986? According to Fortune magazine, she was the Marie Antoinette of modern times, but with shoes. Question number 6. Kehinde Wiley made significant history when he became the first black person to paint a specific commissioned piece for the Smithsonian National Portrait Gallery in 2017. Who is the subject of this portrait? Question number 7. Jonan Vasquez, known for his comic book Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, created what cult classic Nicktoon? Although only running for 2 seasons, Netflix purchased the distribution rights from Nickelodeon and released an unaired TV movie to critical acclaim in 2019. Question number 8 is I'm Outta Here. What 2001 summer camp film featured Janine Garofalo, David Hyde Pierce, Paul Rudd, and the majority of the cast of MTV's The State? This film also marks the beginning of Bradley Cooper's illustrious film career as he played Ben, the camp counselor. Question number 9. With 7.7 million albums sold, which MTV Unplugged album was the best-selling of the series? A single off this album won the Grammy for Best Rock Song of the Year. Question number 10. Change one letter of the 4-letter graffiti tag used by Basquiat, and you'll get the portmanteau nickname of the current Prime Minister of India. Name either. Your final question is a multi-step question. It's worth 5 points. And you're going to have to do some sort of math for it. So just follow along. This time you need to be exactly right in order to get the 5 points. Okay, here is your final question. It's gambling time. Take the number of cards, not including the jokers, in a deck of standard playing cards, and multiply that number by, according to basic strategy, the only cards you split besides aces in a game of blackjack. Add that to the largest number on the roulette wheel. What is your total? So, question number 1. Rossini's Barber opera and Mozart's Nozze opera both have the same main character. The name is Figaro, the Barber of Seville and the Marriage of Figaro. Although never given the nickname Tonk, this Ghostbuster has also been a member of Saturday Night Live for over 8 years. Ignore the punctuation, it's Kate McKinnon. In the event that any of 2020's crises forced a cancellation of this fall's presidential election, it would go down to the Senate, because no one in the House would even be in existence. And we don't know, because 1/3 of everyone of the Senate is up for re-election as well. So it would go down to either who the governors put in for the senators, who are, because they have that constitutional right, or they do with what they have, and it would be a shit show. But it would either be President Patrick Leahy of Vermont or President Chuck Grassley. The all-girl K-pop band, who you should know, almost Pavlovian as all-girl K-pop band, who's as big as BTS at this point in time, is Blackpink. I did not accept Pink Black, and I'm sorry. Question 5 was a social. Great job, everyone. It is Imelda Marcos. Imelda Marcos. Kehinde Wiley made significant history when he became the first black person to paint the portrait of a sitting president, which was Barack Obama. Jonan Vasquez, known for his comic book, Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, created Invader Zim. Invader Zim. Question 8, what 2001 camp film starring Jean Garofalo, David Hyde Pierce, Paul Rudd, and the majority of the cast of MTV State? That is Wet Hot American Summer. Question 9 is the one that I loved the most when I wrote today, because I knew I was going to catch most of you. With 7.7 million albums sold, Eric Clapton's Unplugged album was the best-selling of the series. The song that won the Grammy for Best Rock Song of the Year is Layla. Layla. Many, many answers of Nirvana there, which is second on the list. Change one letter of the 4-letter graffiti tag of Basquiat, which is Samo. And you get the current portmanteau nickname of the current Prime Minister of India, which is Nemo. And change... no, I did that one already. And your final was gambling time. Take the number of cards, not including the jokers, in a deck of standard playing cards, which is 52. Multiply that number by, according to basic strategy, the only cards you split besides aces in a game of blackjack. You always split aces, because that'll get you a bunch of 21s, and 8s, because 16 is such an awful number. So 52 times 8 is 416. You add the largest number on the roulette wheel, which is 36. And your total is 452. Now, thank you so much for being here. If you want to know when we go live, we have a Jeopardy stream where we're doing Jeopardy prep, and many of the people in chat will be able to tell you that our Jeopardy prep stream has become one of our most popular streams. In case you want to get on the show, we give you a lot of stuff, including PDFs to take home with you to study. That's on Thursdays. Also, on Wednesdays, if you liked our midpoint round, our something something birds round, and you like, tenuous connections that I try to, put together, that happens on Wednesdays. We do a double shot. But other than that, thank you very much for being here. Hearts in chat for my mods who basically take care of all the little things that I can't take care of while I'm running around and doing all the other things that, go along with this. And I love all of you. Not just 97% of you like some asshole LK says. You're all fantastic, and I love each and every one of you. Bye. Dr. Moreau, welcome to my island. That's going to be the one that your big ol' hat. This is my big ol' hat. New York City goes into stage 2 of reopening on Monday, which means that if I wanted to get a haircut on Monday, I can. That's the goal. Yeah, the man in the yellow hat, definitely the one to go for. Definitely the one to go for. There's something going on outside my house right now. There's a lot of craziness for living in New York.